Right, we're on our way from Valdez. Gonna find fuel, I think up on the left. The rain is just starting to come down. One of the RV parks, the other one is, oh here's fuel, is right by the harbour. A couple of good places to eat. A nice town, a lovely town to sail into, I suspect. It's weird, I've seen this before. Older vehicles, they don't do a lot of mileage here. 2002, 44,000 miles. There was a motorhome yesterday, 1995, 50,000 miles. Okay, so which one do I want?
The plan for today is to basically head towards the Canadian border and we'll see how far we get. At the moment, realistically, there's only two ways to get home. We're either riding back down the Cassiar Highway again, or somehow we can squeeze onto an Alaskan ferry. Either way, we have to get back to Canada first. I usually hate going the same way twice, but in Alaska it's pretty much unavoidable, so we're back through the Richardson Highway and the Thompson Pass again.
Right, I just saw something at the corner of my eye that looked interesting, so we are just doubling back. That river is a little angry this morning. Let's pass the French motorhome. Can we see it from here? We can't really. Somewhere beyond that bush over there is a tunnel. See if we get a view of it somewhere else. Ah, it's the original road. So if we look just to our right, there's the tunnel. That is the original road. It's pretty cool. I wonder, up here we could pull over. Perhaps we can reach it. I think there's a path. I'm gonna go check it out. Let's just park up here. I don't feel like hacking through all this with the 2-inch penknife. Alright. I've just realised they're wearing their waterproofs. If the clock on the GPS, the arrival time is to be believed, we're gonna get... And we don't stop anywhere, we just keep pushing. We get to Toke mid-afternoon, which means if we go on, the Canadian border could be within sight by 4 or 5 o'clock. So it might be feasible, or even better, to get to Beaver Creek. Just less pressure time-wise later on. This, as yesterday, is the coldest part of the road, the top of the hill, where there's a big switchback. I think you can tell by what's in front of me that it's going to be a little chilly. Few drops of rain, but not too bad. Well, somebody built this for a reason. Why is this here? Wait, how did we get in here? Ah, this way? Yeah. big puddle. Seems like a popular overnight camping spot. It might not be obvious from here, but the river is a long way below us right now. As usual, you can't see Alaska for the trees. Yeah. Long way down. Brace yourself, this might be our only overtake. I think that might be another partaker of morning beverages. Just because randomly he slowed to 50, then I try and pass him and he's back up to 65 for no reason. There's no town or reason for that. Now he's slowing up again. Yeah, definitely you want to keep an eye out for erratic behavior. I think a day on a motorcycle, places like this, can feel like someone gave you another lifetime. You can feel like a day is a lifetime out here. The good days and the bad days. The good ones, sunshine, warmth, good road, all the sensory input, the sights, the smells, the tastes. If you wrote it down in a book, it would be 100 pages. The bad days also feel like a lifetime. The rain that won't stop, the weather's chasing you, the skies are grey, you're heading for a destination you can never quite reach late in the day. Either way, you do this, you're getting free time. You're getting time back. That's the way I see it. We just passed a turnoff into the trees, but the GPS shows it loops back to here. So it has to exist for a reason. Oh, here we go. So a sudden stop. There's got to be something down here. It's only going to be a half mile. But these multiple markings. What's going on here? Is this where they practice painting lights? Otherwise, what is it? Why is this here? How odd. Oh. Alright, fair old line. So I think we won't be too long. I think we just saw the last slot come up and we're rolling. Lovely. I don't think we could have timed that any better. I'll let the last two cars past so we can make a gap. So if we are on gravel, it's helpful to go a little bit quicker. Oh, they are crawling through this. Come on. I'm just going to wait. Only 4 miles into town, we are being waved on. Thank you. Obviously he's in radio contact with the first car that tells me there's a gap. We'll get into Glenallen shortly and we will top off the tank, get to Toke, see how we feel, get lunch, and maybe sort accommodation for Beaver Creek if we want to push on. I think if the weather is like this, I think we should push on. Junction of the 4 and the 1. Brakes are feeling a little spongy. And obviously this is where everyone gets fuel. Got a little traffic jam going on. Oh, Thank you. Right, we've just been advised that there are more pumps over here. Yep, he's giving me space here. So we make a right turn to Pope. Otherwise we're heading, I think, to Fairbanks. Yep, that's the Toke cutoff. Canada border, 213. The Glenallen to Toke road is noticeably quieter than the other road. Feels a little more remote. Conditions pretty good. The surface changes materials, so at some point you think you're approaching gravel. It's not quite gravel, but you might want to slow down when you see it. Definitely a different grip level. The road markings sometimes disappear when that happens. So here's a little section of it. Back to regular again. But it definitely feels a little quieter, a lot of sort of frost heaves, a lot of bumpiness, so you probably have to lower the speed a little bit. Still stunning though. No camera's going to do the scale of that justice. That was nice. We just stopped to change the earplugs for the ones with the full charge, and a Mexican guy on a GS 1250 stopped by just to make sure we were alright. It was nice of him. So he is on his way back to Mexico. And I believe he'll probably be there in twice the time, half the time that I'll get to LA. Yeah. And also, it's not so much mosquitoes as flies and wasps in this area. Anyway, let's... Something in my helmet. God damn it. I'm coming into Toke now. It is 4 o'clock Canadian, so 3 o'clock Alaskan time. We're going to fuel up. Right, we are fully fueled. We got a room booked. They did not even ask for a card to hold it. Just took my name. It's Ida's Motor Inn and Hotel, whatever they call it. They were out of fuel last time I passed through, but there is another place in town that has it in Beaver Creek. So now the 90-some miles over to the border. I called the Haynes office of the Alaskan Ferry Service. I can't say they were very helpful. What are my chances of getting on the boat? Don't know. Can you tell me how many people are on the wait list? No. So just turn up and hope for the best? Yes, just turn up. So that's it. The main office can give you a bit more information. Right. But anyway, that's all we can do. Show up on the day and see what happens. It feels weird seeing so many vehicles and people milling around after the rest of the day.
For now we're in kind of a no man's land. It's 70 miles to the American border and further 20 miles to the Canadian part.
Patches of gravel that have no warning signs. So yeah, came across the first one of those pretty quick. I'd forgotten that this road is not perfect. There are a few potholes, bits of gravel, that it's in far better shape than the road on the other side. I will say on the other side there are definitely more warning signs and cones at the side of the road, or little diamond-shaped red markers where the actual problems are.
Once again, I'm left wondering, how is the main road in and out of the state in such bad shape? And also, not for the first time, where is everyone? This is a tributary of the Yukon River, and it runs for 584 miles. This is the only man-made structure anywhere near the border. After a very easy crossing back into Canada, it's back to Beaver Creek, with its 2 gas stations, 2 places to eat, and 1 store. I'd also picked up a hitchhiker. Next up, it's going to be dusty, it's going to be windy, and it's going to look a bit like Scotland.